Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's caught at the 25. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. That was orange.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know can set the table for more.
Let's go. 180.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Go. 120. Tiger. Whoa. Obama.
Motioning left is their running back. Off now on 3rd down. Jump off Popeye's back. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get... One more shot as you end up just short on that third down.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
DC, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a game to Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. On first down, Jency. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, Todd! Black 20!
To start on the ground with Gibbs. Lob front, the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
76, kill him. 180!
From the gun, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
180!
And the Lions 1st down.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
41-yard line.
Super 1! Value 1! 11! 11!
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Whirling!
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker was sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
42-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Goff on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. The 3rd and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call. Slot man motioned over. 3rd and long for him here. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cut.
They'll go for it. Goff. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
This is Gentile on 2nd. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
32-yard line.
Hey, middle.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Jackson looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Pistol snap to Jackson. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's finally stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this.
Hey, report.
This is Gentile. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 17, Lions nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, it's gone. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Up to the air now. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson throwing here. It's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Cut out left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Jackson. Throw came out wrong as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Quick.
Throwing again is Lamar. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, report! Report! Shut up!
Jackson now on third. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Luke knocks it through. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, go. He's got Khalif Raymond. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Here's a count again to Gibbs. And with a nice game, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
17. Value 3. Super 1. Super 66. Yes, sir.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And it's picked off, but, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of it. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Goff now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good. Lions. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down throw from Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now you run. We go tonight. By 20.
This is Gibbs on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Working quickly here.
Now you three. Hey, shout. Four down. Super one. You up.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they take him down right along the 30.
These are short throws. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Running back sent in motion. Fourth down, Goff throwing. He finds it beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. In the red zone on first. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought it better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Louis. By 20.
They kick the running back in motion. They're going to throw again. Goff. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. Chased out to his right. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Again, Goff. On the move, headed right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. They get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Another give here to Gentry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
What? Sit up!
Back to Gentry. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half.
Nick, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Lions nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Raymond on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
We go tonight. Right 20.
Running back motions right. Now Dan Campbell with that clock running down. Yeah, he decides to call timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
We go tonight.
Goff back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, we go.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Escapes the defender. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
On second and 10, Goff. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To the air on third and long. This is brought in by Laporta. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point.
Lions first down.
First down from the 42.
We go tonight.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
We go. 180.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
4 down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Shout.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
Hey,
line.
Rick Wall. DC. Like on that.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They are throwing it again. And he's got it. It's in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Trying to run with Gibbs. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. To the 180.
Running for it with Montgomery. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Lions putting up points in a game decided. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Lions 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And off to Genty. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run quick.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
180.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. Breaks the tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
180. It's hot. 180. It's hot.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll toss it. Genty. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Lamar's going to keep this one. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This from 35 yards away. Luke knocks it through. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing is gone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion LA Chargers taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And here's a gain to Spears. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. To the air with McCarthy. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Over the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Now McCarthy. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing one, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 34 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way down.
The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 26 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come down.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first time. I'll try to do better here.
First and 10 at the 43.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Herbert going to change the look. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
So that does it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Back in a moment. 7-all is the score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Now a toss right side. H.M. with it. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Now it's Herbert. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
He'll dump this up to H.M. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Now H.M. on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Herbert now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
They're going to let the fullback try and take him home. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down, Vikings.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got this down to the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back foot throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. 33 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14.
Vikings 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Gets around him. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again, McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. Give him 30 yards there. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. J.J. McCarthy, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Jack Fox.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles? And there he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison 65 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Herbert. Throw caught by O'Chan. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go. Crowd right. Ready? Go. Hey, easy. We go orange. What is it?
Herbert. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Set.
Herbert back to the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Herbert changing things up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to the ground. O'Chan. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Camper. 21. Go.
Throw left side complete. That's Perez. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
29-yard line.
Set. Go.
Up the middle, Achane. They're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. It's been a fun one through 3. It always is. The final quarter of Super Bowl 62 is coming your way next. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Looking to throw McCarthy. short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Oliver, 75 yards. And the Vikings are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Chargers 28.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Herbert off of play action. A quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
5-9.
Here's Herbert. He finds his man complete. It's Perez. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Home troops right. Hey, Kappa. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Chargers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
59. Baylor tight. Let's go.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Hand off to Spears. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's a give up the middle. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Spears. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Herbert going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Herbert. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Herbert. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He's got a man, complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now it's Herbert. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely Do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it? And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand that Lombardi Trophy to the Minnesota Vikings, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.